They showing up.
Come on, or something, man.
Matter of fact, we're gonna open up with that, bro. And let brother love continue, whoever got it, bro. I'm gonna start off by saying, Ka'Allah,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'chak,
the monks of the apostles, the elders, the great hailstones, the prayer, salutations to the young on the four corners, putting in his work, and faith, and truth, and sincerity. Salutations to the few faces out young, to the few sisters that are trying to see the word of Yahweh shine on this weakness and silence. Alright, this is GMS Houston Camp. He's gonna do it like a quick live show. Quick open forum, you know what I'm saying? Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So go through the spirit, man. Okay? So you got that, brother. Go and find it out, brothers. I know you going to it, bro.
It's Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue.
It's like the Greek again, because just like people saying, you know what I'm saying? These Captain Crunch time, like go into what a brother is, man. You know what I'm saying? How do you determine a brother? Okay, they don't cut. It ain't because you got on the damn garment. You know, y'all are trying to rock it back. Okay, all right. Read that again.
Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue.
Right. It says let brotherly love continue, man. Now how do you determine a brother, man? All right. You determine a brother, okay, by the Spirit, man. Is this brother following the gospel of Yahweh Shai, man?
You got fringes, so you good.
Yeah, no, man. The wicked scribes and Pharisees had fringes, man.
Oh, they had it all.
They had it for lack of reason, everything, man. But how do you determine a true brother, man? Is believing in Yahweh Shai and following the doctrine and the gospel of Yahweh Shai, man.
Pretty simple.
Come.
This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, this to back here what you're saying. 1 John 4:1, it says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Because it says, try the spirit whether they of our Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And how do you try the spirit? By the words, man. Okay? Do this man follow the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua? Do he believe in the 100% truth, man? Okay? Do he truly believe in Yahweh Shai and do what he say do, man? Because as our Lord Yahweh Shai said, he that do the will of my Father is my mother, brother, and sister, man.
Right.
And you determine that by what does this man go by, okay? Just because you got fringes on, just because you say you're from the tribe of Judah, okay, just because you do videos, they don't make you a brother, man. A true brother is a believer in Yahweh Shai, man. All right, he got love for his brother. All right, and he showed mercy. All right, he doing everything that Yahweh Shai commanded, man. That's a true brother, man. And it said, let that brotherly love continue, man. So it's everlasting, man. All right, there's no stoppage to brotherly love, man. Because as Yahweh Shai showed us love, he told us to love one another, man.
The new commandment I give you.
That's right, which wasn't a new commandment. All right, it was a refreshment. All right, because the law teaches us to love thy neighbor as yourself, man. And it said treat other how you want to be treated. All right, and so it's Matthew 7:12, man. So a true brother gonna treat you according to how your house shall treat you, man. Not according to those niggas, man.
Just to back you up on that. It's John 13 and
Hey,
34.
Salaki, real quick. Let me finish this scripture. I ain't finished.
And whoever ain't holding that whole Romans 12:10.
Yeah, let me just finish this real quick. All right, it's 1 John 4:1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because many false prophets are going out into the world, man." So, you know, of course, those brothers in the know, you know, and that's a part of Great Millstone. And I'm gonna say this too, just because you got Great Millstone in front of your title or your page or whatever, that don't make you necessarily make you Great Millstone. But you know, that might be another topic. But you gotta try the spirit, you know. So we ain't gotta try each other's spirit because we already know what's up. But somebody else coming up saying that they're Israelite, you know, it don't just stop right there. Just because you know you're an Israelite, we gotta know what name you come in. You coming in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, and are you on the correct doctrine?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, are you coming up with guile and deceit in your mind?
Right.
But that's it. Go ahead, what you got, bro.
And this is John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye all love one another. Right? And what's the true, you know, how our brothers love? Of course, you're going to, you know, be with that brother, be with that four brothers, but also you go correct brothers. And you know, like, man, the elders brought out last week, the Mountains of Israel niggas came up and he said, shit, I'm y'all brother. And the elder said, shit, how you figure we brothers? He said, because I got fringes on. You know, but you couldn't even take that because what it's saying, Proverbs 27, faithful are the wounds of the enemy. You know, over rebuke is better than secret love. And you couldn't take that. That's really being brotherly. Make sure your brother stand on a narrow path as well as you. You know, so brotherly is a balance between them. You know, you're gonna sorrow with the brother and you're gonna be there for a brother to correct him, you know. That's it.
Right.
So Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. If thou wouldest get a friend,
Yeah.
prove him first.
The Most High showing mercy by you given the truth. You know, the basic things you need. We told you guys you need to go over on the other side and really be learning. Right. You know?
And that was love.
And that was brotherly love, you know? Out of mercy.
Right.
You know? Like,
Right.
you know, I know they messed up, but the Most High could change the minds of men. You know?
Because they said they wouldn't, but what? The one dude with the dread saying, but 10 months in, the scriptures say, desire the sincere milk. You didn't even know the milk. Dude didn't even know the milk, man. If you don't know what the word admonish means, you ain't got no business teaching nobody. You need to be listening, writing, and we made the statement too. You know why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth? So you can listen and shut up, man, and learn. But Jake don't want to learn. They already on the level. We bring up, we trying to, you know, they out there trying to stop everybody that walk by. That show you want to learn, man.
Right.
Right. And we got y'all blood off of our head.
Right.
That's
You know?
right.
That's right.
Because I knew them guys was completely bugged out.
Right,
I
right.
said, you know what, I'm going to deal with dealing mercy with them, you know?
Right.
And get their blood off. I mean, even though they had all they said they had been watching GMS, but just to go and you know, go a step further, for lack of a better word.
Right. The cat even said that the cat that taught him originally was from GMS, right? Okay? So why you on the, you know what I'm saying, on the page with the Yeshua and all kind of mad at someone we don't know the name, man. That's wine, man. That's wine, man. And the Most High gonna punish you niggas for that, man. Because that cat sat 30 to 40 minutes listening, bro. And quiet. Once he realized he didn't know shit, he sat there in quietness, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Getting fed. Then he went back over to that goddamn spit demon, and he put his demons back on you, man. And then he jumped on the comment board bearing false witness, man. The Most High, hey man, look, that'll let you know that you don't know shit because we playing with fire, man.
They put that on the comment board, huh?
Yeah.
That we didn't show them no
Right, bro.
no, we didn't show them no love,
Right.
brotherly love.
Right.
Shit. The hell we didn't. we gave y'all the truth. That's love, man.
That's the ultimate love.
That's the ultimate love. Is hey man, let me show you what this word means, what these words, how they come together, how you put these words together, and the true understanding of these words. That's the ultimate love, man. But we didn't show y'all no why, because we ain't shaking funky ass germ-filled hand, man.
Right.
We don't even know who the hell you are.
Let's stop and get the record straight first, you know?
Doing things what? Decently and in order, man.
And that sentiment is through, from all these other camps that go out on Great Millstone, that we just hateful men that cuss out the so-called white man, that cuss out the black woman, and anybody come up, we just don't cuss at them. And there's like there's no love, brotherly love within the brotherhood, and that's bullshit. Because we show and display brotherly love here in Great Millstone. I've witnessed it in this camp and other camps. Well, not many other camps, but some other camps, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very quick. It's like your brother. And you guys from Mountain Israel, y'all know the doctrine, man. All right. Ever since I've been in the camp, okay, going on 4 years, man. Y'all been coming on the coming board, man. So y'all know our doctrine, man. Okay, y'all been watching Great Millstone for X amount of years, man. So y'all know what we teach, but see, y'all come up on some fucking slick shit, man.
Yeah, trying to be something.
Hey,
all right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
And you show you how powerful the spirit of Yahweh Shai is. Them guys that sit there and listen, they was convicted for a period of time.
Right.
Spirit.
You got witness to it.
You know, and we seen that happen before. We didn't been out bringing out the word, and for a period of time, they stayed out there through the whole camp. I mean, I don't know if you brothers remember, a couple of times some guys stayed out there for the whole time, and they believed. When I say convicted, meaning they was convinced of the doctrine, you know, but when we never seen them again. So with them guys, they was convicted for a period of time while they was out there. They were like, damn, this is okay. We don't know shit, and we learning. But then when they left, the demons swallowed them up.
Right.
You know.
Because the goddamn emotional split was on the across the street, beckoning them to come and calling them on the phone, bro. And they stayed, bro, for the next 30 to 45 minutes, bro. It was another 30 minutes, bro. You understand what I'm saying? With their mouth shut, bro.
You gotta be convicted.
Right, bro. Right, bro. And then to turn back around and bear false witness, man. But believe it, bro. We're not mad about that, man. We just like, you know what I'm saying? Let you know, bro. Shit, you know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know you done fucked up.
All for reasons of Salam couldn't go.
Nah, brother, go ahead, bro.
All for reasons of edification.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's everything that we do is for edification, according to the scriptures. You know? Y'all brothers have
Come on, Paul. Yeah.
It's Matthew 7:21. Now everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. So just because you come up and saying, brother, you know, that don't mean we just gonna accept you, you know, start giving out hugs and shit. We don't know what you're about. Here it is, you got the Lord saying, everybody saying unto him, Lord, I can enter into the kingdom. You know, because why? Because niggas full of shit. So it says that but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And clearly y'all proved to us that y'all don't do the will because y'all don't know shit. You know, y'all didn't even know the milk of the scriptures.
It came like a snake, bro. Came like in the name of your house shop, bro.
Like damn near demanding a pound. Damn near demanding a handshake. Hey, shot. Oh, you ain't gonna shake my hand? You ain't gonna shake my hand? Hell no, man. Shit. Oh, he wanna touch you, man.
Right. Come on, chill off your head. You got fleas, ticks, and chickens, man.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You got damn turpentine. Clean that shit out, man. Go ahead, brother.
God, hey, it said the will of the Father, man. What's the will of the Most High, man?
Right.
To listen to his son. He said, hear ye him, man. That's the Most High will for you to follow his son, Yahushua, man. And it was clear that you guys do not follow Yahushua, man. Okay, for y'all to teach that unbelievers are going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven of Israel, y'all don't know what the hell is going on in the Bible, man.
Right.
Nowhere in the Bible that you can find that Israelites are going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven, man. But your leader, and Mount of Israel teach that, man. That is nowhere in the Bible, man. Talking about y'all gonna beat Apostle Har ass in the kingdom, and the kingdom gonna beat all GMS Houston ass in the kingdom, and Esau gonna be beating our ass in the kingdom. Are you fucking kidding me, man?
I don't even want to talk about these guys.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That's just me personal, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro, like, where you niggas get this shit from, man? Y'all from the Lake of Fire talking about slavery. The Lake of Fire talking about slavery, man? Are you fucking kidding me? Your leader is bugged out of his fucking mind, man. And he is obsessed with the Apostle Har, man.
And highly emotional.
He's emotional, man.
That dude was so amped up, he was shaking.
Right.
Shit, show me what it's gonna be men over you. Man, calm your ass down, man. Shit. He damn near was I thought he was gonna start crying or something, man. Bro, let's deal like men. Talk with men.
Man.
Let's deal like men. And shit, y'all showed your lack of understanding. Even when y'all came up, y'all would ask a question. Here it is, we're in the middle of giving the answer. You already asking another question. And then trying to get your spiel on what you think it is. That's not decent, man. That's not decent.
That's right.
Somebody get Isaiah 8 and 20, bro. I got what you got. Somebody who ain't holding that.
Come.
You got
The perfect scripture for what the brother or the elder Atisari was going into is Hebrews 5 verse 12.
Come.
For when for the time ye are, I want to teach you
Come.
again.
Come. When you ought to be teachers, you have need that somebody teach you again. And the brothers and the elders on Saturday was trying to teach y'all, man. They did teach y'all, man. I bear witness to it, man. And you guys didn't have no understanding whatsoever, man. And they were trying to teach y'all the milk of your house by Shimon Shop, which I don't even have, man.
No.
All right? So y'all needed somebody to teach y'all again, and they were the elders and the brothers were doing. Brother, keep reading that.
Which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh by
That's-
Shimon Shop by Shimon Comforter.
That's the first principle of the Most High that you need to be taught. So you niggas talking about that there are no teachers, there are no elders, there's nobody to teach you the scriptures, man. That's a goddamn lie. That's contrary to the Bible, man.
Right.
You need somebody to teach you this Bible, man. Okay, keep reading that.
And are become such as have need of milk.
And are become such and have need of milk. All right, the basics, okay? The basics of your house shop, man. Y'all need this milk, man. Okay, so like that foundation, man. As Peter said, desire this sincere milk so that you can grow, man.
Right. The growing can't happen without the milk.
Come on, that's right, man.
You know?
He said, as newborn babies. And we know that babies need their mother's milk, man. He
Hey,
said,
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm doing that shit. Go ahead, bro.
no, he said, desire this sincere milk so that you can grow, man. And we know that the child's mother's milk, all right, help their bones grow, okay, their minds, okay, their brains, everything, man. The power is in that milk, man. But y'all despise the milk, and y'all taking big leaps, okay, eating steaks, man, okay, eating pork chops and shit, man.
They real close.
Y'all bug completely out, man. Right, keep reading that out.
And not of strong meat.
And not of strong meat. Man, y'all trying to deal with matters that are above your strength, man. That's above your strength to deal with matters that you don't have no understanding on, man.
Right.
That's why the elders and the brothers were trying to teach y'all the basics of your house shop, man. And y'all refused to. Because y'all felt like that y'all was on some level, man. Y'all get that from y'all leader, man. Okay? I watched plenty of videos of y'all leader. That nigga full of pride, man. And he bugged the hell out. I'm talking about super bugged out. She damn near worse than ITR. Okay? Both of y'all way on the balance together, man. Y'all them lost souls, man. Okay, keep reading that.
Verse 13. For everyone that useth milk
For everyone that uses milk, right?
is unskillful.
You are unskillful, man. That's why you need to be constantly taught in the spirit, man. As the elders and the brothers, okay, the apostles teach, man. Okay, because if you so-called on the milk and think that you got something, then you're a novice, man. Because you truly don't understand what the hell is going on, man. And this is what you see in Israel with ITR and other camps, man. Guys been with you 5 years, 10 years. Think they're on a fucking level, man. The apostle been doing this, man. Constantly teaching, constantly laboring in the work, man, and constantly bringing that edification, man. All right, keep reading, brother.
In the word of righteousness,
Right?
for he is a babe.
Right? You look, you are a baby, and
Like
you are a baby, man. Okay, so you need to sit the hell down somewhere, man. Right? Babes need to be instructed, man.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I was babysitting. Hey, look, I was babysitting my son today, man. I was cussing his ass out 24/7, man. Because he don't know what the hell going on. Right? Cousin pushing the TV, cousin putting on the blast, cousin pouring shit on the floor. He don't know. Because he's a baby, man. But I'm cousin whooping his ass, cousin cussing him out because he doesn't know, man. The same way you guys are in the spirit. Okay, keep reading now.
But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age.
Right, strong meat, all right, the deep things of the gospel belong to the men who've been laboring, man, all right, the elders and the apostles, man. They understand the meat, and they break the meat down, all right, into a simpler form to the younger brothers, man. Okay, get rid of the milk, man. Because younger brothers can't deal with no meat, they'll bug them out, man. Because they don't you know what I'm saying, truly understand the spirit of your house shop, man. That stuff come with times, man.
Right. That's why Paul used that analogy. And Yahushua used it. First Yahushua. You know, when Nicodemus came to him, that's what he told him. You must be become as a baby, a newborn baby.
Right.
You know, and Paul said it also. That's why they use that analogy, because a baby, that's all they can drink.
Right.
Before they can even get to soft food, we ain't talking about meat. Just soft food, you know.
Mushed up peas.
Right. And they choke off of that meat too much.
Yeah. And it take time. You know, they take a period. It's a time period. They got to be on the milk. Then soft food. Then they can start chunking on little meat, chewed up meat. You know.
Somebody get that Isaiah 80:20.
Isaiah 80:20. It says, to the law and to the testimony, and they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them.
Right. Because they didn't believe that. I mean, you don't believe the light is Yahushua, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. You know, and if you're not speaking according to the understanding of this Bible, then there's no light in you. That means Yahushua is not in you.
Right.
You know? Not dealing with you.
Right. I mean, he's condemned, man. You niggas is condemned, man. You understand what I'm saying? You condemn your damn self, man. Okay? And the Most High is, hey, man, the Most High is not slack, man. He don't deal with you, man. Okay? All of you, man. Starting to that emotional aspect, man. Okay?
That guy was oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So there's no point of us getting with you niggas, man, because as soon as we shalom you, all right, and then we start going into the scriptures and the doctrine that we were taught by the apostle elders of GMS, all right, we start going into the chip. We start going into how women need to be put in order. We start going into the rape that's in the scriptures. All right, the bitch is gonna come out of you, man.
That's right.
All right, so according to the doctor, man, we can't get with you niggas, man.
That's right.
And they was getting cut.
Right.
That's why they shut up. Because they was like, well, damn, it ain't nothing we can say. We don't know nothing. You know? And that y'all got offended at the word, man. Y'all got offended, man.
Yeah, y'all was a workman that was ashamed. The scriptures say to be a workman that need not to be ashamed.
Somebody get Sirach 6 and 5 off the shot.
This is Sirach chapter 6 and verse 5. It say, sweet language will multiply friends, and a fast speaking tongue will increase kind greetings.
Right. See, that's what motherfuckers came up there and expected, man.
Right.
A sweet tongue, soft saying, man. And we stood firm, man, as men of the Lord, man. Hey,
You know, love, brother?
about it, bro.
Can you know love, brother?
Hell no.
Shalom.
Endure the little short time we had, which is much longer than you cast, but the little short time we had, we were able to read spirits and be aware of these things. I'm gonna come with the sweet tone. That's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You understand what I'm saying? And stand next to you. And then when the heat is on, the heat don't be turned on, man. The scripture said Esau gonna come in like a flood, man. When it's that time, you niggas gonna stand firm? Hell no, man. You niggas gonna ask for a uniform and badge, man. And stand with you damn crackers, man. You ain't built for this, man. Not only you, but all, man, look. All you motherfuckers, bro. ITR, Nate Snakey, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on, man. Okay? You're enemies with the Most High power, so therefore we are enemies, man. Now the Most High shall have mercy on whom he shall. You know what I'm saying? Some of you cats don't come out of that, man. But you better not, hey, man. You better not put it off, man. Okay? Because the windows is slowly closing, man. Y'all shine on it, but it's back, man. Okay? You see that video the Apostle Hall put up about that big
chariot?
Right, bro. We know it's a chariot, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't there for decoration, man. Okay? That's science, bro. That's science, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like like how it reads, brother. You see the leaves,
Yeah.
and the buds sprout out the twig, man. You know it's that time, man. Shit, we see it, man.
We know what season it is.
Right, man. Okay? So stop playing, man. Stop fucking playing, man.
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 28 and verse 9. It say, whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Y'all just skip right over the titty, man. We Israelites, shit, put Kendrick Lamar on the side. We gonna get niggas to come up in here.
Yeah, niggas.
Kendrick Lamar, show me Kendrick Lamar's quote in the scriptures, man. I don't see the book of Kendrick Lamar nowhere in here, man.
Show me one act of his works, bro. One act of his works, bro. For you, how much the
one? None.
And IUIC fruit too. Because Lamar is IUIC fruit, man.
Yep.
Shit, what, the rotten fucking apple?
And what's the little dude? Yeah, him. What was them cats that came up?
HODC.
Yeah, that's they fruits.
No, they fruit.
HODC fruit is Kodak Black, who locked up.
He locked up. So that's bad.
And that's how they met that nigga. Locked up. He out of there at his own testimony. He said we met up, one of them, I think it was the head dude, met up with him while he was in jail or some shit, bro. Now he back in jail. Okay? Kendrick Lamar, like the pastor say, shit, Kendrick Lamar got up there at the war show. He didn't say shit about Israelites. He didn't say nothing about being Israel. All that just went out the window. It was just a fancy line to put in a song, man. Just to get you niggas talking about something.
Right.
Now that's gone. But back to the scripture, it say, whom shall he teach knowledge? It's asking a question. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Right.
Okay? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Right.
And then they give you the answer. Them that are weaned from the milk.
Now,
So
speak on
after
that
you finish the milk, after you got weaned off the titty, then you start getting.
Right. Now say something before you continue. I pulled up that word wing,
Yes.
and it's gamar from the Hebrews or H1580 is gamar, and the definition is it says to deal fully with the recompense, to deal out, to deal bountifully with, to recompense, repay, requite. It says to wean a child, to be weaned, to ripen, bear right. So the scripture is saying, the baby, speaking in the corner sense, the baby got to be fully got all all the nutrients and went through that process of drinking that milk before it can go to the next day.
Yeah.
That's what the scripture is saying. You gotta be weaned off the milk.
Yeah.
You gotta know, okay, it's time. You can't take no more milk. Now the baby needs solid food, you know? And so how it applies to us, we gotta go through that process. We gotta go through the basics of the scriptures, and when we get the basics down, solid on that, then we can move and grow to the next level.
Yep. A baby just don't come out the womb, start walking and talking, eating anything, man. The baby got to develop teeth before it can even chew on something, man.
Yep, and it's one of the definitions saying to ripen or to be ripe.
Be right.
Like you get a fruit and it ain't ripe yet, you gotta let it.
You let it stay on the branch.
Right.
You don't pluck it off the tree while it's still green. You let the color come in. You let it come to it. You let it ripen up, man. Then it's ready to be ate. Not before time. You don't even do that with animals, man. You don't even eat animals before it's time, man. Salakia, Khan.
Somebody, Matthew 15 and 14.
It say, them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Okay, you weaned it. Okay, you didn't completely finish that
Part of the
part of the nourishment. Now we're gonna draw you off of that breast.
Yeah.
Pull you off of that titty.
Because growing up in the country, you had calves that would still try to take suck from the cow, and we would say that. Then, well, shit, we gotta wean that calf off that cow. We gotta wean that. It's time for that calf to start eating grass. It don't need to eat no more. Don't need to drink no more milk from that cow. So we have to make sure that we wean them calves from taking suck from the cow, man. Because there's enough milk. That calf done developed. Now it's time for that calf to start eating grass, man. You see? The same thing with nature. Same thing, and it's using this as a metaphor, okay, of how you gonna develop in this truth, man. No. Go ahead with y'all.
So what happened? You through the spirit, you leave off the milk too early. You ain't got all of what you need. You ain't went through the whole process.
Choke.
Then you try to go and eat some meat. You gonna damn near kill. You gonna kill yourself. Baby gonna damn near die. Can't even digest the hard food or solid food. Go ahead, y'all.
Somebody hold 2 Timothy 2 and 15.
You got that? You think so? Okay, okay, I got one.
No, I got the piece of it.
Yeah, Ellie called for, we got Matthew.
There's
Somebody
Matthew.
hold that 2 Timothy 2 and 15. And somebody else get Sirach 22. Sirach 5 and 2. Go ahead, bro.
There's Matthew 15, verse 14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind leadeth the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Right. That's why we have no dealings with you, Mountain Israel niggas, and the rest of the alphabet groups, man. Okay? Because y'all blind leading the blind, man. Okay? Y'all teaching falsehoods and lies, man. Okay? According to your own heart, man, and belly, man. The friendship doctrine, man. Okay?
He said order has to be set up, and what the leaders should be doing, how you supposed to treat the men that's up under you, and subject, to be basically, be subject to the men that's over you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I had some. Point is in the third verse. I'm gonna start from the top. 1 Timothy 6 and 1. Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed. And they that have believing masters, let them because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit
these things teach and exhort. All right, and what would be considered our masters, man? Who would our masters be? Those that had the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of His word. Being the apostle and others a great millstone, which them cats didn't believe in having heads and order. Things of that nature. And this is the point. It says, verse 3, if any man teach otherwise, and consider not to wholesome words or sound doctrine, even the words of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because the doctrine is important, man. All right? Look, bro, the doctrine of Yahushua leads to salvation, man.
Come on.
Okay? That is very important. That is very key, man. Because without the doctrine, you ain't going to be saved, man. You gain faith through the doctrine, man. You understand about Yahushua through the doctrine, man. It's all about the doctrine. And real quick, I'm going to precept real quick. It's 1 Timothy 4:16. It says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So the doctrine is going to save you and those that hear the doctrine and understand it, man. Because it's a gospel, all right? It's a doctrine, okay, that's going to save us, man. Okay, the spirit of Yahushua, man. All right, there's grace, man. Okay? Which certain guys don't have, man. Okay? Guys talking about that the multitude they get fed with bread and fish, that it was the word that fed them. That guy has no understanding of Yahushua. He is contrary to the cross, man. He is contrary to the gospel, man. Okay? That's a lost soul, man. That guy need to put the Bible down and just start all over again, man. Okay? But that ain't gonna happen because of pride, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Our Lord Yahushua did feed the multitude with that miracle, man. Read John the 6th chapter. It's plain in the Bible, man. Stop fucking playing, man. All right? Look, bro, look. It's to the point where the shit not funny no more, man.
Right.
All right?
Right.
The shit is too much, man. Y'all just constantly coming every week with a different doctrine, man.
Right.
What's your point, man?
Right. Well, the point is they full of demons.
Yeah,
They
full of
infested
demons.
with demons.
They plaguing them with demons.
Yeah. That's what caused a man to wax worse and worse, is because the demons take over instead of the spirit of Yahweh Shem outside. You know? If you do it, then being in this flesh, you be like, God damn, what the hell is this? How could this be happening? But we understand according to the scriptures that demons, the spiritual realm is real. You got demons on the right hand side, and you got, angels, well, spirits on the right hand side and spirits on the left hand side. Okay?
Right.
And demons is just spirits on the left hand side.
That's right, bro. That's right. Let's make that Sirach 19 and 29 real quick, bro.
Sirach 19 and 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him.
You know?
A man's attire, excessive laughter, and gait show what he is.
And that's why we knew who the fuck you niggas was when you came, when we see you across the fucking street, man. Okay?
Yeah. The spirit of folly was just,
Woo!
that energy just, it was shown and
Right.
seen.
Like the brother in London said, he was tap dancing on your forehead, man. Okay? And we can see it, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And so when hey, we see these cats with these t-shirts, man, and these fringes, man, with no border of blue, you know what I'm saying? We know what time it is with y'all, man. Okay? Y'all trying to look cool, man. Y'all want to take the ridicule by wearing the ancient garment, man. Okay? You don't want nobody to call it a dress, man. You know what I'm saying? So you want to look cool in your little t-shirt with your little fringes on the t-shirt, man. Man, stop it, man.
And the Lord said, I don't know, I'm gonna just say, that we are supposed to be fools for the Lord's sake. I say that, okay? So we supposed to look foolish to this world, man. You just throwing fringes on a t-shirt, they ain't, man, come on, man. Get for real.
Right. The scriptures, that's breaking the law. the scriptures say, put the fringes on your garment.
With the border of blue.
Right. On your garments.
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas don't even know what the fringes in the borders of blue even.
Probably.
But I mean, hey man. Good gracious, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, not to keep careful with these cats, man. We're just making a point through the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know it's going to be many more to come. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Paul the Donut and his boys come back up.
Oh,
You know they coming,
Lord.
bro.
I hope not.
You understand what I'm saying? Right, bro. So we the main, through the spirit of the Lord, man. We the main group, bro. Great millstone, bro. They know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
everybody
he said
want to
it.
come up to us and tell us that where we going off.
Right? Hey, but how you think they ended up right there, bro?
Yeah,
All the spots down
All
there,
right.
They know what time it is. Come on, man.
that wasn't even the main place where the goddamn gay shit was even going on.
Right,
But they knew we was across on the other corner.
right,
Where was they at yesterday?
right,
Shit, at home in the cabbage patch.
right, bro.
Cause we don't, I don't hardly see you guys them once and twice every 2-3 month clips y'all going out, man. Where's the consistency? You know,
Not there.
Right.
how's that being fervent? You know,
Shit, definitely not.
come on, but that come with the milk. That you gotta be on fire for this thing. That come with knowing the milk, man. Which we clearly understood. Y'all don't understand. Okay?
It's right 5 and 2.
It's a rock 5:2. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart.
Right. And that's what you niggas is doing, man. You following your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Walking according to your own heart, man. We are the gates of heaven, man. What scripture is that, man?
That's proud to say that shit.
Right, that's hell of a problem, bro.
Right. That's going against John 10.
Woo!
10:1. Yahweh shall say, I am the way.
Wait.
Woo!
You know? If you try to creep up any other way,
Right, the same as the ways of thief.
that's it.
Come on, man. But we know y'all ain't even came across the scriptures, man.
That's milk, huh?
You know what I'm saying? We know this, man. We knew that from when we laid eyes on you, man. That's the difference between dealing with niggas and spiritual men, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a, I've been looking for it at Sonic where it says, accept no man against our soul, man. Okay? I got it right here. Bring it out. That's Roscoe.
And it's Sirach 4:22. Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall.
Right, man. So shit, bro. You was against our, bro. We seen you across the street. We knew y'all was some jokers, man. And still showed you love when you came up because this boy got emotional and ran back across the street. And the other two cats stayed, man. Like bro said, they were convicted, man. Because they bucked up and then they shut the fuck up, bro. And you're not gonna stand there 30 minutes listening to some that
Right.
you in total
Right.
disagreement
Disagreement
with, bro.
Right.
You're gonna be disgusted and go.
Right, bro. You know what I'm saying? The other little Latino brother I'm standing behind him was more humble than the Bumper Clyde, great like Rasta Bumper Clyde.
Right.
Sit there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He was so fucking confused. The Issacharite cat, he wanted, but he got pulled away. Them spirits drew him away, man.
Satan. The scripture
Satan.
talk about the parable of the sower seed. You know?
It's about to get John at 38 real quick off the shop. 7:38. Come on, Brett. Whoever get it first.
Yeah,
John,
that word he started getting it, but then it was taken away. The demons took it away. Too much going on in Babylon.
Yo,
Lord.
Lord.
Yeah.
And most of these cats really they out there trying to get pussy, man.
Yeah.
And trying to impress hoes, man. And be bigger. Really what I call barbershop Israelites, man. And going out there and a little bit they do know which ain't shit to a simpleton nigga is
Yeah.
get niggas to reverence them, man. Because when you go back home, your woman is controlling you, bro. Or you go, or your mama. You know what I'm saying? You're a bitch boy when you get back home. So you back when you out there on the block, you get to feel like something, man.
Right.
Because you hit niggas aside the head with something, bro. You get that John, they call you precept, bro.
John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Right. You ain't believing on Yahweh Shai, the scripture said, man. Because he spoke, y'all speaking against Yahweh Shai. Much you gate to heaven, man?
Ooh. Hey, basically saying that he preaching.
Everybody that know they Israel need to go find them so they can enter into the kingdom of heaven. Boy. We've been waiting on y'all.
Damn.
God damn.
Two, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. So we can't come under y'all, man, because we are not on one accord and of one mind, man. And what's the name of America, man, according to the scriptures, man? It's Babylon, man. All right, but Baal is confusion, man. All right, so we already live in a land of confusion, and then y'all want to come together and have an Israelite summit and spew more confusion, man? That's not how we supposed to be, man, according to the scriptures.
Right.
Hey, I got to correct you, brother. You went out. Nah, Babylon the Great. So it ain't just confusing, it's great confusion.
Woo! The great. The greatest of them all. Like Whitney Houston. The greatest of them all, Jack. Hey, man. And you niggas is product of Babylon, man.
Yes.
Y'all niggas confused, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You come up, you as a snake, call brothers and elders, you know what I'm saying? And then try to come to some top man, man. We can see the done better, about better, man.
Right.
Niggas is weak, man. That shot was off the backboard over the glass, man. It was weak, man. All right? So shit, you brothers got anything
Like
else?
we're just supposed to, acknowledge them as being teachers. Y'all don't know nothing, man.
But they wanted us to embrace them and love.
Come on, brother.
Because this truth is about building, spiritual. We're supposed to come together and build with what? There's knowledge. Build with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So they didn't come over there for that. They came over there for their false understanding of what brotherly love is. Oh, they know they Israel, we know who. But they already knew. They had already been scoffing and talking shit
In the first.
But they thought maybe we can come over there. The demons got on them, and brotherly love can be displayed and shown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell was going on in their mind, But coming up, shalom. They wasn't coming over there to edify.
Right.
They wasn't coming over there to show iron sharpening iron.
Right.
They came over there on some buddy, love stuff, and they don't know what that is according to the scripture.
Right.
Kind of precept. This is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 16. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason. Now the reason I brought that out is because before the last show, the elders went into how these guys did a video 1 month ago, 4 months ago, and so on and so forth, man. These guys are sluggards in the spirit, man. And so they're wise in their own conceits and their own pride, man, and their own egoism, man. They don't know a damn thing, but they prideful, man. As if they somebody because they got fringes. Okay, they got a YouTube page. Okay, or they got followers. Okay, probably women. And so they're wise in their own conceits. Then 7, right? It says there's 7 men that can render a reason. Then there's 7 wise men that can render a reason or a problem, man. They bugged out of their damn minds because they are sluggards, man. All right, the spirit of Satan is on them guys, man. The brother was saying earlier, man. Okay? If you are sluggard in this truth, the Most High not dealing with you because you're lukewarm, man. Okay, you're not consistent, as the elder said. All right, you're not fervent in the spirit, man. This is not no monthly thing. This is a daily ministration, man. Okay, a daily service to Yahweh Shai, man. All right? God playing around with this gospel. This ain't nothing to play with, man.
Right.
Job said, I desire this word more than my necessary food, man. What the hell that mean, man? We all eat each and every day, right? But Job said, look, I desire this word more than my food, man. So you gotta get into this gospel each and every day, man. This is your life, man. Right. Okay, this spiritual food, man. Stop fucking around with your how about Yahweh Shai, man. Because the Most High about ready to put people to death, man.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual business.
Yeah.
It's like you see any business, saying that these other Well, some businesses they don't close. They stay open. They provide whatever service they provide. The service they provide, they open, but they shut down in so many hours. You know.
Yeah.
So this is it's a constant thing though.
Yeah.
The point I'm getting at is this is according to the scriptures. This is a ministry, which means service.
Yeah.
Service don't stop. It's a constant thing, a consistent thing.
Yeah.
In season, out of season.
God.
You know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey. This is spiritual Whataburger, man. Okay, you can go to Whataburger at any time of the day and get you some service, man. All right.
You can get you some GMO garbage.
Yeah.
With this spirit.
Yeah. This spiritual Whataburger, man. 24/7, man. All right, you can get that goddamn. What is this? Fucking barbecue chicken tender sandwich with cheese.
Hey,
All right.
they get that living water. See?
Yeah, living water.
You watch the other camp, you getting the same.
Yeah, the same.
You getting damn. I done had these double cheeseburgers.
Ain't no variety, man. Okay, Whataburger got that goddamn variety, man. You get the goddamn patty milk. All right, you can get that goddamn triple stacker. Or you get the beef chicken tenders.
Don't eat that.
Hey man, look, this truth is living water, bro. It constantly flows, man, because it's the spirit of your house shot, man. This is powerful, man. Okay, once you get the understanding of your house shot, there is no greater feeling, man. Okay, no pussy, no job, no money, no weed. Okay, no crack cocaine, no heroin. There's no greater feeling than the understanding of your house shot, man.
Yeah.
For the elect.
Yeah, come, brother. For the elect, for the remnant, man, because it's that comfort in the spirit, man.
That's
all right? Knowing that we got the victory through your house shot, okay, no matter what we go through, man, there is no greater feeling, Akim. So trust in your house shot, man, you're going to get through it, man. Okay, your house shot said, all ye that have a heavy laden, cast your burden on me. All right? On him, man. Cast it on your house shot, because your house shot going to take care of it, man. He said, look, I overcame the world, man. I did it.
Yep.
So y'all can do it, man. But you got to have that faith, man. It all go back to that faith in your house shop, man. As all the apostles were teaching. You know? So our brothers got it.
Hey, somebody get brothers posted 1 Chronicles 16:11. We'll get a few more covered up.
This 1 Chronicles 16:11, it says, seek Yahweh and his strength. Seek his face continually.
No, brother. Seek his face on Saturday.
Twice the month.
No. They gotta say Saturday, Ella.
Continually,
man. Meaning that this is your daily thing, man. This is a powerful precept, man. Continually, man.
But not seek Yahweh, the power of Israel, should be put to death.
Should be put to death.
That's the other end of the spectrum.
The other end of the spectrum. Look, you need to be seeking your house by Shema Shah, because that's our salvation, man. That's our hope and mercy, man.
Right. What's the face of Yahweh? Wisdom, knowledge, and the understanding of these scriptures, right? Yep. That's it. Tell you in Genesis the 4th chapter that the Most High was gonna hide his face from Cain. That's why the so-called, the spirit that's in Cain is in the so-called white man. Right. That's why they don't understand these things. You know, some things they understand, they can't put it all together. If you can't put it all together, you don't understand it. You may understand bits and pieces here and there, certain prophecies and, you know, history. That's what it is. You know, the laws, but they don't understand this whole book, man. The scriptures say there's no truth. There's no lie of the truth.
Right. Somebody get Joshua 1:8. Somebody else holds Sirach 6:37. We'll close up on that.
This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Yeah.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Hey, bro, read that one more time, Bob.
Come on.
This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Day and night. You constantly thinking on this truth, man. You constantly staying spiritual, man. Your conversation, what you thinking about, man. You constantly, you know, shit. Everything you thinking about, everything you see, everything you go through, you got to filter it through this word, man. Everything. It got to be based off of this, what this stamp is set, man. And you got to meditate on this word, okay? You know, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about the brothers, you're thinking about something you got to do, something you got to read, something that you're understanding you're trying to get.
Right.
Always in this, man.
Right. And with humility and meekness,
Yeah.
so the Most High give you the increase, man.
Right.
Because all those things are in the scriptures.
Yeah.
You meditate on the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Everything the elder just said. I know you don't like to call it. It's all in the scriptures, you know. It's all in the scriptures. Brotherly love, the different breakdowns, prophecy. Brotherly love is dealing with the brotherhood, you know. And then the rest, the prophecy is the main thing, though, you know. Probably just throwing that out there. Prophecy is the spirit of this Bible, you know.
Like that Sirach 6:37, Mount Kushah.
So Sirach chapter 6 and verse 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord Yahweh, and meditate continually.
Nah, brother. Worry about LeBron James once in Los Angeles Lakers, man. They gotta say that, brother. They gotta say that in there.
That's where he going out?
Yeah, he goes to Los Angeles Lakers, brother. They gotta say LeBron James signed 4 years to the Los Angeles Lakers in there.
Jake finna lose their fucking mind.
Over simplicity, man.
Right.
God damn.
Right.
Brother, read that right out.
Right.
Look, I think he's bullshitting, brother. You gotta read that right out.
Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord Yahweh,
Right?
and meditate continually in his commandments.
Meditate on this Bible, man. His commandments is talking about the whole Bible, including the Apocrypha, man.
Yes.
It's all the gospel, it's all the law, man. These are the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, brother. Come on, now keep reading, brother.
He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire.
Come on. If you meditate upon this Bible, okay, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is going to establish your mind in his truth, man. So that you can grow thereby and become a teacher, man. And then you'll be able to lead other men in the faith, man. But if you're not meditating and studying to show yourself approved in Yahweh Shah, man, then you are wasting your goddamn time, man.
Right. That's right, bro. That's right, bro.
Don't waste your time, man. Don't fuck around.
Yeah.
You in this truth, take it serious, man. Because this is our salvation, man. I take my salvation personally, man. Hey, look, I don't play no game with this, man. Look, my life on the line.
Yeah.
All our life on the line. So if you like playing with your life, then that's on you, nigga.
Right.
But I ain't playing with my fucking life, man.
Yeah, I never had an interest in playing Russian roulette.
Come on.
Ever. I saw niggas fucking doing that stupid ass shit.
Come on.
Playing that shit, man. Putting a bullet in a gun. Turning the whatever the little thing, yeah. And then spinning the gun.
That's for Esau.
Yeah, that no fuck. I'm not girl. Fuck that shit.
Right. Sirach 8, real quick, Mount Kushah.
This is Sirach chapter 8 and verse 8.
Hey, hold up, bro.
Okay.
Wait, bro. Okay.
This is
Salah.
Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 24. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Because that stick that came up, man, he was the first thing he got to talking about was ruling in the kingdom. All right, having multiple wives, having concubines, and having Esau on his foot, man. But you're not being diligent, man. All right, you're not going out on the highways and byways continually, man. You taking 5 months off, man. And then the Jake that was out there, he said his leader was on vacation with his grill, man, instead of doing the fucking work, man.
Wow.
So the Most High not appointing y'all to be the elect, man. He didn't ordain y'all to be the elect, man, because y'all not out there feeding his sheep, man.
Might be burning y'all shit, bro.
Woo!
Damn, bro. Might be, bro.
They say it was out there right by the
Right by the right, bro. Who fucking knows?
Yeah,
You know?
So you're not appointed to bear rule, man. The Most High not choosing slothful niggas that ain't doing the work, man. That don't make sense, man. It's like in the world, you got 2/3 Jake out here always bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, at the job and shit, and wonder why they getting fucking kicked on the side of the road and always on the unemployment line, man. All right? If Esau the man work out of your ass, man, what are the Most High required of you, man?
Yeah.
But we just answered in the Joshua, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the book of the law depart out of your mouth. Meditate therein at night, and then you may make your way prosperous, and then you may have success, bro.
Right.
Okay? So while you niggas is tripping up your own feet and catching hell, shit, but you ain't got the covering, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know you don't even know where it even begin to start, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody get that, we'll close it up on that. That's right, bro.
Oh, somebody.
We went against one.
8 and 8. This is Sirach 8 and 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs.
God, the world got to catch a train or whatever.
But acquaint thyself with their proverbs.
Acquaint yourself with the proverbs of the wise, man. And you're going to learn their wisdom from the prophecy of how by Shimei Yahushua, man. That's plain in the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
You have to acquaint yourself with those proverbs so that you can wash your mind from the pollution of this world, man.
Right.
Because the men of the Lord are going to teach you repentance, man, and teach you how to follow Yahushua the right way, man.
Right.
That's what this gospel about, man. You believe in Yahushua and confessing your transgressions, man, so that you can obtain mercy and grace from Yahweh, man. Because as it says inside of Romans the 5th chapter, we have our bro, so that you can obtain that mercy, man. Connor, you got it up.
And that acquaint yourself. I mean to get to know.
Come.
You know?
Yeah, you say, this is my acquaintance.
Get my acquaintance.
Yeah, it's somebody we be together all the time. We familiar. This is my friend, man.
Come.
You know? For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease.
But you don't do that.
We ain't supposed to do that.
Serve great men with ease.
Cut.
That word acquaint means well known.
Right.
Basically, a loose definition means to get to know well known.
I know this person.
Come.
Go ahead, bro.
Come. Bible Kashai. Can you read it again, Elder? Please, Bible Kashai.
The Sirach 8 and 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise,
Right.
but acquaint thyself with their proverbs.
Right.
For of them thou shalt learn instruction.
It says, for them, right? Thou shalt learn instruction. Now, keep these right here. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 13. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. So the men of the Lord are going to teach you life, man.
Yep.
Look, are you going to learn instruction from the men of the Lord? And they're going to teach you life. And life is Yahushua, man. That's what you learn from the men of the Lord.
They don't like order. Right?
Come.
They want to be out of order. They just don't like order. Y'all show y'all don't like order, man.
Come. Hey, but this thing is only for the elect, man. Only for the remnant, man.
Right.
Okay, because they're going to take heed to Yahushua. As Yahushua said out of his own mouth, my sheep hear my voice, and they follow me. Okay? So our Lord Yahushua, sheep going to follow him, man. Right. So instructions will be taught by the men of the Lord. Right. Because they're teaching you about Yahushua, who is life, man.
That's right.
He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. And I believe that wholeheartedly, man.
But maybe they made a side deal with him.
Well,
they
yeah,
the gates that he got, bro.
Oh, that's right. They got another.
They got some information after the last 62 books. That shit, the niggas found out.
70 lost verses.
70 lost verses. They found something in there.
Hey, bro, that sounds like some shit you go to the Gucci,
Yeah.
the thing of chicken fried rice and eat that fortune cookie cracker.
That's it now.
Nigga gotta stop that shit, man. God damn, bro.
God
This
damn.
nigga probably still reading fortune cookies,
Finish it about
Precept there?
Oh,
This is Proverbs 10 and 17.
well, look, hey, get that out. We get yours out and we'll finish that. So go ahead, bro.
It says, he, on Proverbs 10 and 17, he is in a way of life that keepeth instruction,
Right?
but he that refuses reproof earth, man.
Woo!
So if you refuse instruction, you are refusing life, all right? Are you are refusing your house shine, and you're in a real error, man.
Error.
And error leads unto death, man.
Yes.
So you should take fast hold to instruction, man, because these things lead unto life, man. It's about your house shine. Your house shine said that he come in the volume of the book. So take heed unto these words, man, so they can cleanse you out spiritually, man. Okay, the true baptism, man. That's a true cleansing. You've been washed by the words of Yahweh Shai, all right, and taking heed unto this gospel, man, because the gospel leads us to everlasting life, man.
That's right.
This is what all the apostles were preaching. That Yahweh Shai leads to everlasting life, man. So the doctrine is important, and it's important to believe in it, all right, through faith, man.
That's right. Doc.
Come on.
That's right, bro.
Come on.
And this is Sirach 37 and 12. And the reason I want to bring this out, because I just brought out, you got to take heed to instruction. But how instruction come? Through the brother, through the Akim, through Yahweh Shai, of course. But it says, and this goes around to how we started off, let brotherly love continue. So what's true love? Of course, a brother who's going to love you and a brother who's going to correct you. Like we had class before, Saturday before camp. And, the shit, man, the elder Abashi brought out, hey, how do you solve with the brother? And this is Sirach 37 and 12, but be continually with a godly man.
No, be the homeboy. Look, I said you the homeboy.
Right.
It says be continually with a godly man.
Well, what's a godly man?
Right.
What determines a godly man? A godly man is a man who believes in Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments. That's a godly man. A man who follows the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shai. Because the Bible, okay, the laws of the Most High determine godliness. Okay, not the world.
Right.
Okay, not your own concept of life, man.
Right.
It's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It's the gospel that determines godliness, man. It says, so be continually with those men. Why, brother? But keep reading, huh?
And if I could bring it out, the beginning of the chapter,
The notes.
the notes, it says how to know friends and counselors, and discretion and wisdom of a godly man bless him. So this is how you really know true friends. And the ones who get counseled,
Right.
And counsel. And it says, Sirach 37 and 12, but be continually with a godly man,
Why?
whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of Yahweh, whose mind is according to thy mind.
Who mind is like your mind? Man, that y'all on the same accord, man. You don't want to be with nobody that's an unbeliever. As the scriptures say, be ye not unequally with unbelievers, man. Unequally yoked with unbelievers, man. But why? Because an unbeliever don't understand Yahweh Shai. He's not about this gospel. He's about this world, man.
Right.
So you want to be with your brothers, man.
Right.
That's why it's important to constantly be with your brothers, man, and constantly contact your brothers, man. Okay, so that you can be in the spirit and you can know what the hell is going on, man.
Right, bro. When you come across that fiery trial, man, shit, ain't nothing better to turn to than the scriptures in your brothers, man. Right. Because your brother's gonna counsel you according to the scriptures, man. Right. Okay. A faithful friend is a strong defense, man. Right. Okay. That's something in Sirach, man. Okay. So that's what the brother is speaking on, man. Go ahead, brother. Sloppy, bro.
And it says, whose mind is according to thy mind, and like we was going through, man, that's the true brother who mind is according to your mind, so they understand judgment as well. So if you're going off, they're going to get on you. But it also says, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Right.
And that's what you asked.
Right.
Saturday in class, he said, what it means to sorrow with the brother.
Right.
The brother who also know how to correct the brother and be there for him when he needs. You go into the word miscarry, it says, to go astray, to be lost, wrongfully fail. A righteous man follows 7 times. So you got to be with a man who's going to correct you and a man who's going to be there with you and help you and sorrow with you when you fail.
Yeah.
Because you know, hey, if you're a righteous man, you're gonna get back up and keep on chucking. You heard?
Yeah.
You know, but if not, shit, you're gonna fight. It is all according to Yahweh Shema Shai. But you know what it says, and will sorrow with thee, thou shalt miscarry.
That's right. And that's the balance in Yahweh Shai, man. Because Yahweh Shai corrected the disciples and he showed them love, man.
Yep.
Look, bro, read the gospel, man. He was a perfect example of what to do, what not to do, man.
Yep.
All right, how to show love and how to rebuke, man. Okay, how to show mercy and grace to your brother, man. Our Lord Yahweh Shai is a perfect example, man. That's why the Most High told Peter, James and John, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Because he gonna show you the way back unto me.
Right.
That's why it's important to listen to Yahweh Shai, man. Which some guys in Israel don't even believe. Call him an idol. Call him a Yahweh Shai. All right, call him Lord. You didn't even call him Lord a fucking hog, man. A hog?
Yeah. Let me be earth pig,
Earth
man.
pig.
We ain't
Don't
preaching
preach.
Jesus.
A hog, bro. They call it, look, y'all call Yahweh Shai fucking hog. Y'all gonna pay for that, man.
Right.
Y'all gonna fucking pay for that, man. Come on.
John 5 and I'm starting 22. It says, "For the Father judges no man, but have committed all judgment unto the Son."
Nah, bro, they committed all the judgment to the mountain of Israel.
It says, "For the Father judges no man, but have committed all judgment unto the Son."
Nah, he committed all judgment to General Yahweh.
Unto the Son.
Unto the Son, man.
Right. No, it's commanded.
Like it, brother.
Say the command.
The command is General Yahweh.
He says, "Committed all judgment unto the Son."
Nah, but maybe Nate.
He said, had committed all judgment unto the Son.
Nezariah.
Unto the Son.
Unto the Son, man. Y'all don't have no power, man. The power is in Yahweh Shai. Right, but keep reading now.
He said that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father.
So you gotta honor Yahweh Shai just as you honor Yahweh. So that's why Paul said that Yahweh Shai thought it not equal. I thought it not robbery to be equal with the Father, man. Because the Father gave him the same honor as he has, man. Y'all better go back and read the Bible, man.
Corey said he's just a man, huh?
Yeah, man, listen, Sakari is lost. Look, y'all better go back and read this Bible and take heed to what it's saying, man. Read that scripture again, but look, there might be a mistranslation now.
It said, John 5:23,
right?
That all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father.
You gotta honor Yahweh Shai just as you honor Yahweh, man. How about that for some apples, man?
Yeah.
So y'all better come correctly, man, when y'all talk about Yahweh Shai, man. Because y'all disobeying the power, man.
Right.
He's a God, man. He's a power, man. That need to be honor and worship, man.
Yeah.
And reverence.
Yeah, Yahweh made him a supreme power.
A supreme power, come. That's in the Bible. Keep reading now.
It says he that honoring not the Son.
If you don't honor Yahweh Shai, right? Give him the reverence and the praise and the glory. As the angels, right? As the four beasts and the 24 elders did inside of Revelation.
They do it, but we ain't.
They
don't gotta do it.
They bow down to Yahweh Shai, to the Lamb, man. In the heavens. Bow down to Yahweh Shai because he was worthy to take the seals and loose the seals, man. Y'all playing with the right power, man. Keep reading now.
It said, he that honoring not the Son,
right?
Honoring not the Father, which has sent him.
Woo! Hold on, who sent them, brother? Maybe who sent our text message.
He that honoring not the Son, honoring not the Father, which has sent him.
Nah, but he was sent through got the Facebook messenger.
He that honoring not the Son, honoring not the Father, which has sent him.
You don't honor Yahweh Shai, you don't honor the Heavenly Father Yahweh, man.
Yep.
So Zion, Lex, okay, Judah Nazareth,
what is that?
all you niggas, man, y'all deny Yahweh Shai, y'all gonna pay for that, man. They ain't no like thing, man.
Right.
It says in Matthews that all power, not some power, but all power is given unto Yahweh Shai in heaven and in earth, man. Life and death are given unto him, man. Judgment given unto Yahweh Shai. Everything, man. So y'all gotta honor Yahweh Shai as you honor Yahweh, man. Because y'all talk about the Most High Yahweh as if Yahweh Shai ain't got no power, as if you want to put your ass to death, man.
Right.
He controlled death, man. He took it from Satan, as it says in Hebrews, man. He said he took death away from Satan, man. And now he got the juice, man.
Right.
Also, keep playing with your house shot, man. That will get the issue, man.
First Colossians.
I got
Started 12.
This Colossians 1 and 12. Giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the righteousness, even the forgiveness of sins,
You know?
who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones, dominions, principalities, powers, and all things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist.
Read.
And he is the head of the body, the church, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he might have the preeminence.
Now that's, come on, man.
Right. You ain't got to worship him, though.
Right, man. That's plain, man. That's plain, bro. That's not a deep dark sin, bro. Okay? That's plain, man. Go ahead, bro.
it's Philippians 2 and 9. It says, wherefore the Most High also had exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. It's talking about his rank. And then it says that at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow.
No, no, brother. No.
Can't let him get away with that, huh?
You lying, brother.
Right.
Look, they can't say that in the Bible because they'll let prove that Yahushua didn't exist. So he's gonna bow down to him. Look, he ain't the Father. Even though inside Isaiah the 9th chapter, it calls him the Father. Isaiah 9:6 calls him the Father. But that's another topic. Because you need to understand that, man.
Right.
It said what, brother?
It said Philippians 2 and 10, that at the name of Yahushua, every knee should bow.
Right?
Of things in heaven
And things in heaven, all the angels,
and things
all the angels, both left hand and right hand.
That's right.
That includes Satan. Got to get on his motherfucking knees, man, and bow to Yahushua because he tried to get Yahushua to bow to him. But Yahushua knew better because he knew that all things belongs unto him, man. Right? You read now.
It says of things in heaven
Right?
and things in earth.
Right? That includes all of us, man. All of us got to bow down to Yahushua, man.
God.
That's in the scriptures. Right? Keep reading, brother.
And things under the earth,
Right?
and that every tongue should confess that Yahushua is Lord to the glory of Yahweh the Father.
Look, the guy said except Stephen Hawkins.
It says that every tongue should confess that Yahushua is Lord to the glory of Yahweh the Father.
Except Esau.
It says to the glory of Yahweh the Father.
And to the glory unto the Most High, man. So it's plain in the scripture that Yahushua had the preeminence, man. Meaning that he's the first, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with our Lord and Savior, man. As if he ain't coming back to wreck shop, man. He's the one that is promised to come to take down our enemies, man. He's come to take down Esau's 50 ass, man. And to establish his kingdom, man. Kingdoms are translated through warfare, man.
That's right.
The scripture say that inside Revelation 19 and 11 that Yahushua is come to bring judgment and to make war and righteousness, man. Stop playing with our Lord and Savior as if he's a rooty poop, man. Our Lord is not a fucking rooty poop. He's the truth, man. And guess what? The word gonna find it out real soon, man.
Real soon.
As he said, every eye shall see him.
Yeah, right, right. By disregarding our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, and disregarding his chosen, man, which is giving his word, bro, until he returns, man. But don't worry, man. You won't be offended by the word too much longer. Because we like to deal with the word so much, bro. The Lord himself, Yahushua Mashiach, is coming back in full power and glory to correct all things that need to be corrected. So just keep on keeping on. Like, ain't be over this. Them demons won't torture you too much longer. These niggas plagued by demons.
Right.
By speaking against the word, man, and the men of the Lord, man. Chest. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? You would finish with that out? Finish that out, that brother that you had. We'll close it out. You had something else?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
this is St. John chapter 12 and verse 48. It say, "He that rejected me and received not my words hath one that judges him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him
Right.
in the last
That's
day."
right.
And there you go.
That's right.
So y'all can reject and whatever. The Lord gonna come back and cut your head off, man. If you make it there.
And you make it for con.
You know what's that? St. John chapter 12 and 48.
So we'll close out, man. Go ahead, close it out.
Yeah, hey, cuz, so with that, man, we'll give once again all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, double honor unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brethren doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.